The media paints you as terrorists, but everyone who opposes profit at all costs is branded that way. We call you Isis, the name of an Egyptian goddess, the name of the goddess Moses probably worshipped before he freed the slaves. Moses was able to do so because oppression counters natural law, but I don't agree with killing children no matter the reason. That's why I've waited patiently for peace to win out over war. 10 years ago, I approached the 1%. I've tried to convince them that God, by whatever name you use, would care for them if only they would let go of fear and drop their weapons. But they waged war. Nature allows us to take from her what we need, but we cannot take more. I waited for them to trust and began to restore balance, but they only took more. I removed the obstacles that create terror, but they refuse to be true leaders of their people. A true jihad is the death of the ego, and their money and power convinced them that they were above natural law, God's law. In my culture, women respect men not because we have to, but because we love them and depend on them. I tried to give these men my authority to care for their people, but they prefer their own pompousness. There should be no struggle for freedom and equality. The battle has been won. Believe and lay down your weapons. Throughout history, while men have created government, religion, and economies, women have created communities. We've cared for the children, the elderly, the sick, and waited lovingly for our men to come home to us. Come home now and let us work together to build the world that we want. Women are water, men are fire, and when we're in balance, we're unstoppable, the force of creation and source of life. Oppression, borders, money disappear when you don't believe in them, and the time has come for us to choose between God's creation and man's. Religions are the stories of people who have stood up to injustice and won. They help us to place emphasis on the spiritual over the material. Moreover, they're the timeless search for peace. Finally, we can achieve peace and end injustice and move beyond petty divisions. I belong to each religion, I'm a part of every story, and I tell you that none is superior. And if any religious leader tries to cast doubt on my truth, then I challenge him to perform the feats that I will. I ask only that you put aside your money, stop using it, and share. In this way, we will finally vanquish the greedy. Come out and love your neighbor. Work together to create the change you want to see. I don't care who your neighbor is, religion, color, man, women, gay, or straight. Together, we will all be free. Violence accomplishes nothing but to create more violence. A people who are more concerned with money than with freedom will destroy themselves every time without your help. So stop fighting and celebrate life together and the chance we have been given to create the world anew. I am with you always, everywhere. Blessed be.